It's a shy one. And he's gonna be up my butt today. Why? Hear that little bit of scratching? That's the wind blowing. We might get weather. I don't know. I ain't counting on it. But as soon as the barometric pressure changes, the kids go stupid. Bronco, day 3-ish. First day we had to dig it out. Dig a bunch of stuff out. Just get it in here. I did get the clip pulled on it, I think. Yesterday, I had to pull this from the stub it was in and pull some other parts. Now we're to the point where it is in and setting on the mounts. The verbiage in here last night was horrible. There's transmission bolted up to it with clutch and everything. I do got to find some hardware. But that's where I got to last night. That and a spill of 90 weight. And of all the shit to dump on my floor, I don't like it at 90 weight. So while I'm standing right here, it's actually sitting on the springs. I'm kind of liking where the front's at, and I think I can pull my shackles, match up the top holes, trim to at least the bottom of the old holes, and re-drill them and shorten those up a little bit to drop the front. But those, I think, I don't even know, they come off an RV. I'm stuttering, whatever. The doctor said I'd be all right as long as I didn't start stuttering. So we got to go hunt up some steering stuff. I need a tie rod. I need a drag link. Shocks. I've got some rancheros on Red Bob out back in the pedestals. So there's a couple different style blocks. Did I not bring? I might not have brought that other block in. Anyway, I got it set kind of goofy, but this is one style Dana 60 block. It's literally just the blocks. It's up against the pumpkin, holds the U-bolts. This is a slightly newer version that you can bolt a sway bar link to the back, which that's what that mount is. This did. It rumbled. Woo-woo said, I'm out. To heck with your dad. Anyway, booty butt's still hanging out. What do you think, butt? Hey. Yeah. Anyway, so that's middle 90s and up. The other one's older. I've got a couple of both styles around. Let's see here. So like I said, we got to hunt up some steering stuff. Motor is sat in and sat on the mounts. Ain't no bolts in it. I've got to bolt this transfer case up, starter, steering link. I built that for this truck, but I was going to hang a 205 on it. I still might use it if it'll work, because it's actually one of the more decent pieces that I've fabbed up, and I did it with a stick welder. So anyway, was doing the measurement right now with just pulling the body puck and dropping it down. Just going to tighten it up a bit between the body puck and the block. I'm going to get 7 inches out of the ass, and I very well may blow the spring perch loose, flip it upside down. What I'm going to do with the springs just yet, I probably ain't using them, but I got a couple ideas. I got to measure some stuff. So anyway, that's kind of where we're at. I think the first thing I'm going to do, other than trying to get the 90 weight cleaned out from underneath it, is get the T-case in and get the cross member in it. I have to make some center pins, and you can make those out of just a typical 3/8 bolt. I think it would be something like that, 9/16 headed, taken on the bolt head, grind it round so it works as your pin, because all it's doing is kind of center and holding the spring pack. The U-bolt's really holding pressure. So brake parts, I'm going to cannibalize all the master cylinder and lines off the blue Colorado truck. That's where the motor comes from. I'm hoping, if all goes well, I'll be trying to fire it. We'll be checking drive shaft size here in a minute. I don't think that's going to be an issue. I probably might have to lengthen it back or cut it back down. I got lots of forward shafts, so lots to do. If you're counting all of Wednesday and Thursday working on getting the stuff together, I'm in. I said 8, but I've been out here a lot more than that. But there was also a lot of yard cleaning, straightening, moving of stuff to get the shuffle on. So anyway, we got a 360, we got a new process, we got a Borg-Warner transmission, Dana 60 front with 410s and a locked welded up diff. We're gonna need to see if we can make a Junkyard hydro assist, and so far a Sterling in the back that could change to a 70, 80 or whatever I stuff underneath it. With that, I'm gonna pause and see if I can keep this down to 2 for the day. We'll do an update before I take lunch, see where I'm at. I said I'm gonna go ahead and start getting some bolts on and tight, and yeah, we'll see where we get to. Back in a while. All right, we're back in the most appropriate tune of playing, 8 miles a gallon. Down the road at 8 miles a gallon. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. We got steering. We got the front axle tied down. We almost got the transmission tied up, but I'm gonna have to slot my holes, I think, on the mount itself. Because this side needs to be here, and she's tight. Rock and roll. About 8 miles a gallon. Big engine, make it run on bullshit. Wait, maybe it'll never quit. Engine, bullshit. Track, maybe it'll never quit. Engine, bullshit. Same track, maybe it'll never quit. We're getting there. Where have I got? Listen to a good tune. So we got, next comes the blocks and the body mounts, but I decided the smartest thing to do in this particular situation was get the motor and all that shit stuffed. Like I said, if I gotta drop that back out, slot the holes, it ain't a big deal. This afternoon we'll go into brakes and getting the body mounts out of it, getting the power steering hooked up. I got a cooler right over there. I got to get a starter in it. Ouch, that didn't feel very good. Oh yeah. So anyway, it's about that time. She's sitting on the old militaries. Dogs are being sketchy. But yeah, that's where I'm at. And one thing that did happen, right there are 3 leaves out of 1 pack, because lo and behold, this pack was missing 3 of its leaves. So we dropped them for now, and if we need to at a later date, we will put it back up. So anyway, guys, it is, I'm expecting lunchtime. I have no idea because I haven't looked at the clock in a minute. It's still me. Hate them glasses. I gotta get real glasses, guys. It's kind of cruddy out, but Mr. Junkyard Bronco is coming along, and I'm gonna go have some lunch. We'll talk to y'all into the day, maybe.